Yeah, well, the Lord convicted me through the preaching. Through a preacher like this, told me that I was living in as a Christian, but I went home and verified what he was preaching, and sure enough, I was guilty. Everything he was telling me and everything on the sign, I was in sin.
Even when the man is talking to another woman, that other woman doesn't stop yelling at the man and even walks between the man and the other woman. Again, that seems really disrespectful. There's clearly something pretty wrong with her.
So I repented to God. I asked him for forgiveness, and he forgave me. Now I walk in the righteousness of God.
How was that fair to us?
Preached to me.
Yeah. And then you went and verified it. And
exactly.
You have an internal experience.
Again, this woman can't even let the man talk to another person. She needs to keep interrupting him, even though he's not even talking to her.
I was drunk last night. I smoked weed last night. My boyfriend last night.
She's a Muslim. You all have the same like.
Again, this woman's behavior is pretty erratic and disturbing. It's like she's on a mission to harass this man because she hates so much what he's saying, and she really wants to justify her lifestyle.
Did your God beget a son?
It's not your place for you to judge me.
I'll show you, man. It says right here, man.
Pull it out, and I'm gonna knock it out the hand.
Excuse me, that's my private property.
I don't give a.
You're gonna go to jail.
I don't mind. Oh, I really don't mind. Let them cuff me.
You don't have to listen to this.
Now I'm not really sure which of those two women is acting more demonically. This one is so angry she won't even let him take out his phone to show her something about what their religions teach. She would rather go to jail than, what, hear him share information with her? That's pretty crazy.
No, you don't get to spew hate.
For the grace of God, man. Keep me in prayer. God bless you, man.
So right after the woman threatens violence against the man, another student publicly supports the man and says the very obvious.
God so loved the world that he gave us his only begotten son. That believes in him.
I think this threat comes from the other really aggressive woman. So she calls him disrespectful, and then she threatens violence against him just for talking in a calm voice.
Because I'm not technically Christian.
You do right. You do right in recognizing that Jesus is the Son of God. But I'm saying, make sure there's no other mediator between you and God, such as Mary.
This next.
I'm a stripper. My church knows that I'm a stripper. As a Catholic woman, I'm a stripper. I'm sexually liberated, and my church doesn't have an issue with that. So I don't understand how you're preaching this. I don't understand how you say, you can't have hate in your heart.
So she's a Catholic, but she's also a stripper and a sex worker, which means that whatever the truth is about whether Catholics are saved or not, there's another much bigger problem here, which is that she still loves sin and has not repented of it.
Yeah, you just got to come to the knowledge of your sin and confess it to God and ask him to forgive you. He has a better profession. He has a better profession for you, ma'am.
Look how big the crowd around him is now. Personally, I'm really encouraged by how self-controlled this man is amidst so much opposition. Go subscribe to his channel and show him some support. This woman calls a Christian stupid, but then watch what happens next.
My Christian friends who are great, and unlike you, they believe in realistic things, which what you're preaching is just stupidity.
So you're calling me stupid?
Basically.
Okay.
Basically.
Did I call you stupid?
No, but you're telling me my religious beliefs are wrong.
And you told me mine are wrong.
I'm not saying
And look at how we can tolerate one another.
I'm not saying Christianity is wrong. I'm
sure
saying
you are.
What you're preaching to people is wrong.
All right.
Christianity is not wrong. We believe in Jesus, and we love Jesus more than you do.
You do not believe that Jesus is God? I do. So here I think are the options. Either you're right, or I'm right, or we're both wrong, but we can't both be right. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Sweet. And look it, I don't hurt you. I don't try to kill you. I'm not saying nasty things about you.
It's amazing how Cliff, like the other man we just watched, stays calm and winsome despite aggressiveness and hostility. And he even got the woman to admit that he was actually being very fair with her. It's also pretty amazing how angry some people get when Christians just say Christian things, like Jesus' own teaching that he is the only way to God and salvation.
I have never did anything
Hello? Hello, I'm trying to reach Franklin.
There are pyramids underwater in...
I'm from Atlanta. I'm not from, like...
Then there are the most
At this time, I told him, look,
evil species we know in...
Yeah.
Oh, what?
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Power is so scary. Like that.
They've been hiding this from you. Atlantis was real, and there's undeniable proof our history is much different.
So, today...
See who else? Who else a little bit older? Oh, you gotta get Meg.
Megan Thee Stallion?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just telling somebody, like, all that sensitive shit she be doing, she just
Actually, I don't think she'll let you fuck.
She just ain't got hit up upside her head the right.
You know the best part of this video? It's exactly what it looks like. A woman carrying her pet lion back home as the lion throws a temper tantrum. Now let's unpack that sentence. This video was taken in Kuwait where it's probably illegal, but like anywhere else, nothing's illegal when you know the right people. So the story goes, the woman in the video and her father both owned a lion in Sabia, I think that's how you pronounce it. By the way, one does not own a line. Your lease on life just ain't up yet. But one day the line got out and was casually walking the streets like Marty in Madagascar. That is, until the environmental police and the people who raised him managed to corner him and bring him back home, leading to the internet-breaking video you see now. But we're not asking the real questions here. Someone please tell me how in the hell this woman is deadlifting a whole predator with the same energy as someone trying to get all the groceries in the house in one trip. That's gotta be at least, what, minimum 200 pounds of flailing feline? Yeah, at this point I don't even know who I'm more afraid of. Nah, but on a serious note, whenever you see pet lions, jaguars, panthers, basically
Hi. So recently I texted my parents because I'm gonna go home for Christmas, and I said, hey, do you mind calling me Mike when I come back for Christmas? And then when I got home today, I got this letter from my grandma, and it is addressed to Miss Old Name. Not actually, but you know, I don't want to say my real name on the internet. Dearest dead name. On this, our Blessed Mother's feast day, I am writing to tell you that I will not address you as Mike. My decision is probably not a surprise to you. Others may comply with your request. My anguish in your chosen name and what that means has to do with your eternal soul. Know that I love you more than words could ever possibly convey to you. No matter how you decide to identify yourself does not change my deep love for you, honey. Because of my concerns for your soul and your mental health, I am spending more time with Jesus in adoration. My cousin's last names are doing the same for you. Then she lists my 5 cousins that are below the age of 10 who are apparently offering up special personal sacrifices for me, who I didn't tell that I wanted to go by Mike. I didn't want to. I haven't talked with your godmother and her family, but I'm sure they would do the same for you. Do you know how much you are cherished and loved? It would be a joy to see you and be with you during the coming Christmas, a celebration of our Lord's birth.
You seem pretty sharp today. I mean, going off other interviews in the past.
Enki, also known as Ea in Akkadian.
Okay, guys, this story is ripping up TikTok.
Nah. Are you in touch with Janet? Oh, no. No. But I mean, I know her. Right. I just never got a number for us to keep.
You've been quoted as saying you believe it may have been murdered. Do you still think that?
Absolutely. There's more to come. I know there's more to come.
I have not spoken publicly about our movements or about Michael's exact location.
Faceless Instagram. Let's talk about it. As you know, I only have about 1,500.
What's up, y'all? Listen, Cassie is not doing good. There has been a shocking turn in the Diddy case. Cassie is not doing well. And this
Artificial intelligence.
Now, you know, Charlamagne, one thing about funny, it don't change.
The guy is approached in public by some lunatic.
I'm an accomplice to the things Diddy.
The Grammy moment this thing's at.
I've been on FBI raids where I've seen things that no person should ever see.
Multiple safes broke.
Is the Swagger Like Us performance, which we also took home some hardware for that year. That to me was like, you know, I don't think there's been another moment like.
They arrested the wrong Didi. The person in custody isn't the real Didi, but someone impersonating.
Hey, did you know that dating apps are...
Have you guys seen this? Jaguar Wright, a woman who has been exposing Diddy for years, calls out Jay-Z and Beyonce live on the Piers Morgan show and says,
on October, I think that's been potential.
30K in 90 days with something new called AI Commerce. It's a new challenge I'm inviting you to. And if it works out, what if you could pay me 90% of the mentorship?
Yeah, well, I don't want to feel this way. Okay, I see you.
ooh, so this the video.
Let me tell you something.
To this day,
the hip-hop police is...
This simple loophole.
I'm trying to understand this. So you're telling me the Bermuda Triangle isn't just some mysterious region, but actually a gateway to another dimension?
Correct. And that's not even the craziest part. In some recently declassified naval reports, there are accounts of ships and planes vanishing without a trace. It's as if they were swallowed by the sea.
These incidents have been happening for decades, so What's
Don't you touch me. Don't you touch me. Don't you fucking touch me before you get a bomb.
Take him out. Take him
No, you're gonna go in.
Take him. Billy, you're relieved.
No, Chief.
No, Billy. Please, Billy. Don't. You're suspended, Billy.
Just pull that up and put it to the shoulder. Yeah. Thanks.
What is it? Now, Diddy, back in the news, always again, happening again. TMZ is dropping this like documentary style thing that they do.
And you ain't married no more, it ain't count, but I can still get a ring, and she can 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 get a ring. She can get a ring. I got time today.
Can you keep the ring, though?
I can keep my ring. I took the ring off.
Look, getting a ring, you got to get a ring from a man that you actually respect and admire.
What? I liked him. I did.
Okay, let's use your logic. You can get a ring anywhere. Let's use your logic. Let's say I walked around.
The
and I
last
said,
guy just tried to give me a ring too, didn't want it.
I'm gonna use your logic.
The guy before him tried to give me a ring, didn't want it.
Okay, you can get a ring. Cool. What if I told you I fuck hella bitch. I'm very attractive, and I whack off to porn, and I whack off to a new bitch every day. What would you say to that?
That's kind of like cringy. I don't know if I like that. Probably true.
Why is it cringy?
Probably true. Like you said, you jack off to porn.
Yeah, and it's a new bitch every day.
I don't like that.
Blondes, midgets. You don't like it, right? Okay, can you tell me why?
Why you So feel? freaky to I don't feel. I don't. This To is me, so this is. funny. I don't know how anyone else feel, but to me, I just don't like a man that's into porn.
Okay.
I just don't like.
Would
I
it be
just
fair
don't
to
like
say that it takes no skill?
For porn?
Yeah, for me to whack off to porn, it takes no skill. I can just whack off to it.
I mean, I guess I don't know. You know how guys. I don't know what turns. As far as porn, I don't know what you
The
get from
reason
it.
why you don't like it and you don't respect it is because the man doesn't take any skill or work to whack off to porn, right? You do understand by you saying, I can get any nigga I want. That's like a dude whacking off to porn. Takes no skill. The skill is getting the man to...
Why does AJ want to talk to me? Why is nobody asking that question?
Yeah. Why does AJ
Why does he want to talk to you? I don't have any affiliation with him.
Yeah.
I need $20. I need $20. So everybody gave me $20 because.
Real quick, why you think the black relationship do not last anymore?
Cause the black woman think the black man's supposed to have one woman, and the nigga is unhappy. Niggas.
I'm actually banned from OnlyFans. Damn.
How do you get banned from? Wait, stop the show. How do you get banned from OnlyFans?
You know, I had posted, like my coochie was out a little bit on a profile picture. And they ain't like that. So they gave me a little warning.
Oh, yeah, they gave you a warning.
And I posted a long ass tape and I didn't tag them, which I ain't know. So they banned me.
I did that like 3 times.
Some weird shit, right?
Wait. You posted a video, you didn't tag OnlyFans?
No, you have to tag the person that you create with.
They're
So like if you make a video
Fansly
with
is
them.
different. They're not like as strict at all.
So you're telling me if you smash a guy on OnlyFans, you have to tag them?
You have to have.
anyone.
They have to have like a creator account. Yeah.
What if there's like no face?
It doesn't matter.
I feel
They
like
still see the
body.
skin.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm going to say 2 names. Usher, Chris Brown. You put the 2 of them on the stage, and Usher will disappear the second that Chris Brown starts working his game. If you go through my Instagram feed on my big page, Jaguar Wright, you go back to 2015, you'll see footage of me at a Chris Brown Trey Songz concert in San Jose. The reason why it sticks out for me was because it was the first night I turned down a backstage pass because I wanted to be in the audience when Chris hit the stage. The reason why it was so special to me because I was there with my ex-boyfriend, who's a professional dancer, who was a part of a dance crew, legendary dance crew on the West Coast called the Housing Authority. One of the members, the lead member, Richmond, who they call him Richmond after his town, is Chris Brown's choreographer. Richmond invited me and Jammer to the show that night. I wasn't invited by Chris. I was invited with the man that invents his dance steps. Much different. I could have went backstage. Trey Songz was cool. Everyone had a decent time. And he did his set, and there were applause, and it was cool. And it came time for the both of them to perform together. They were supposed to be singing duets. And Trey is on the stage, and he's doing his thing. Chris is on the side of the stage, laying on a bench, jumps up out of nowhere, comes down. Next thing you know, Trey Songz disappeared. And Chris is sitting over here, was like, and everybody screaming from their song. And at the end of the night, Chris had to remind the audience to clap for Trey Songz. Imagine what a diminishing moment that night was. There was like 35,000 people there. And they had to be reminded to clap for a motherfucker that had been on stage for at least 90 minutes. Y'all don't forget to clap for Trey. Come on, give it up for Trey. The crowd has spoken. That was the Chris Brown show.
Script. Started having family meetings every week about the lights don't come on by themselves. Let's walk through the family budget. What does it cost for us to live? Let's buy that house in the hood. DA-HOD. Buy it by the...
What is ugly and what's beautiful? Because to some people, I'm fucked up, but then to some people, I'm a bad bitch.
Okay, so I know people like to use this term like this Eurocentric beauty standard or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a scam. I think with that whole Euro, I think that's the global thing. Like men in general don't like fat women.
Okay.
They want long hair. They want youth. They want fertility. They want indicators of a healthy woman that can bear children. Slim waist, wider hips than that. Big titties, like these things are just universally attractive. Now, with that said, are there things that some guys find attractive? Yeah, but what I've always said is this: if I give a dude that says I like big women, if I gave him $2 million, a Lamborghini, and a blue check on Instagram, he's gonna be fucking hot models that night.
Skinny, yeah.
Yes.
Slim.
Men always say dumb shit like that, like I like this and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But give that guy some status, give that guy some options, and I'd like for you to see who he picks. He's gonna pick the bad bitches.
Kanye West is a perfect example. When he was trying to come up, he was trying to do what black women told him to say. Soon as the nigga get money, he get a white girl. Well, what did he do soon as he got money?
Same thing.
Why would I, Jason Lee, I'm getting calls, and I haven't even said anything. They ain't called me to go to the Rock Nation brunch. They haven't called me to go to the Gold Party.
To accept being honored
They
at the
haven't
award
called me when we offered to honor Jay-Z at the award show. They didn't call me to go to the press conference about striking the deal with the NFL while we were kneeling for Kaepernick. They didn't call me to ask me what I thought about her hair care product. They didn't call me to offer a free bottle of her perfume. I didn't get to go backstage on her tour for the Renaissance. In fact, when the video circulated making it look like I've been chasing her around like a super fan, which I am a super fan, but I chase nobody. Nobody's called me to clear that up. I haven't gotten a delivery of white flowers with a little card from Beyonce. Why is everybody calling me now?
Oh, and you also stopped.
Don't we not going to even go there? I stopped a major thing for Beyonce. Didn't even get a thank you.
But now everybody's
why is everybody calling me now? Because I'm a firefighter. Because I run towards fires and I put them out or I fan the flames. But why is everybody calling me now? And that's the problem that I have with this whole situation. But I am going to save this conversation for Jay-Z. Jay-Z, you're watching. I know you're watching because you got people calling me. Stop having people call me. You can call me yourself. You know how to get my number. You know you got people calling me. Call me yourself because this right here is going to go viral. The way my job works on the internet, everybody's going to be clipping and sharing on TikTok. Watch this. Do your thing, TikTok. Jay-Z and Beyonce is going to see this. I am exhausted with people calling me about Jay-Z and Beyonce. You've never called for anything else, and I haven't even said anything about you.
Hey, so I'm getting my hair cut, and I just need to drop a little subliminal message. black coffee, no cameras, no phones. If you're supposed to be there, you'll be there. Take that. Take that one too.
What have been requiring that's you feel like is just too much, is unrealistic?
Y'all definitely want somebody to treat you like you my kid, bro. Like, what's that about? Like, you want me to, like, you feel me, cook?
Like, you mean like...
I know you're standing up. Look, y'all
ladies, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
So my name is Jairus Williams.
Jars?
Jairus Williams.
Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 20.
Actually, he should be apologizing. He should be apologizing. I've done nothing but good for him. You wouldn't know who this man was. He asked me to take him with me to Atlanta. I came to New York to get my clothes. He asked me to take him with me. How dare you bite the hand that feeds you? He had a job in Atlanta for one day. He came back home and said he doesn't want to do that job. I said, don't worry. I had $1,000 in my bank account. I said, don't worry. I'll figure out a way to get our rent paid.
Before album deals, before everything.
Before everything. We had no couch. We had no bed. Our mattress was on the carpet. Instead of going out there and working, he decided he didn't want to work, and I said, it's okay, I'll figure it out. I'll book a show. I know.
Love. This is love involved.
So if anything, he should just be thanking God that he now has an opportunity to make money and to make a way for himself. You wouldn't have had this opportunity had I not pushed my pen. He told me to stop trying to pursue rap. He told me that I was living in a fantasy world and it would never happen. Him, his mother, and his sister called me a lazy bitch because I was pursuing my rap career.
You absolutely do that thing.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
You want a man to be real, but you don't got real hair, real lashes, or real body, but you're looking for a real man. You want a woman. No, listen. Listen. You want a woman to be submissive, but you're not a protector, provider, right? We want these things. This is about black men, but then you got to look in the mirror and say, well, I got to be a provider.
Got to.
Right? But guess what? Every avenue to get that information, the white man has extinguished. But he ain't extinguished my ability to understand how to see how to be a provider, how to understand that, right? So when we start looking at this, oh, I'm this way because it is.
This what I done learned about black people. If you don't accept their God or you don't accept their religion, they don't want to help you. Facts. You got to.
Now we're getting mixed up in this celebrity mentality. Some people are saying that I was in the Run This Town video with Jay-Z in 2009. Now I'm going to tell you that when my mom finally showed me the picture, I had to double take. My mom had to double take. A few people called me and was like, is this you? And at first we were like, no, Rob is not in a music video in 2009. I was going through hell in 2009. So at first I was like, no, it's not. Looked at the picture and I was like, oof, okay, let's talk about it. I'm still not saying that I for sure know that that's me. But what I am saying is I do have dissociative identity disorder. And some of you have met some of our alters. Some of you have met us. For the trauma that I have been through, I have a lot of alters. I walked into a grocery store or something and somebody was like, how old are you? You look 13. I was like, nah, I'm 30. So as far as that picture on the Run This Town video, I honestly do not know. Because 2009...
Give me a real example. If you want a man to take care of you for the rest of your life, what do you bring to the table except your bunch of baggage?
Most entertainers are perverted one way or another. Most of them are. And
Did you fuck a guy when you were with your guy?
Yes.
Did you actually like love and respect him then, you think?
That's cap, bro.
No, the answer is no.
She'd line up.
Hell no.
No,
Because when a girl's in a committed relationship with a man she actually loves, other men are invisible to her.
Yeah.
So I agree.
Now, are there some girls that are able, hold on, real quick. Are there some girls that are able to have detached sex? Sure, but
What
a
if
majority can't.
But what if you have an open relationship?
Well, that speaks to a bigger problem. Whenever I've seen women have open relationships, it means that their guy is very deficient in something that's very important.
What's that?
It could be a multitude of things. It could be he has money, but he's extremely unattractive physically, or he's just a pussy and soft, and she needs that, assertive attitude to get her aroused. Or it could be he's very attractive, but he's a brokey. So whenever a girl says she wants an open relationship, it means that her man is severely lacking something that's required.
So what does it mean if a man is requesting an open relationship?
That's
the
him
same,
just being a dude.
Vice versa?
That's just him being a dude. Yeah, men are always going to want variety.
I think that both. But women can't have that variety.
They don't want that variety. Ideally, women want to typically have one guy that has all the traits that they're looking for. Masculine, attractive, have the money, etc. If you have all that one guy, everyone else is invisible to you.
Right.
But on the other hand, let's say a guy's with a girl that's perfect. Oh, she's not a whore. She's great. Oh, my God. We still want other women.
And when Diddy... Beyonce's Super Bowl, people got upset because she did the Black Panthers at halftime.
Well, let me do it short.
Yeah, we're going to run through these.
No.
Okay.
She didn't write that. Choreographers write that. She rehearsed it for 90 days. You think they didn't know what the fuck she was doing? Huh? You think they were surprised when they wrote it? Huh? When the Academy Award, when the brother came out there with the joke, them white folks wrote the jokes. Huh? He didn't write them. Huh? They don't care if you boycott a movie. The motherfucker that runs it, you keep going see the movies, they salaries now. What you got to do is boycott all movies.
I started look at the bottom of the bottle immediately.
What are you looking for?
Because if additives are added to that bottle, it's going to take longer to dissolve in vodka or cognac or whiskey. In champagne, before it gets to the bottom, it's automatically starting to dissolve. So if they bring champagne bottles to the table and you got to...
And watching it be opened.
You got to request that you open your own bottle. Definitely.
Okay.
And then most times, in nightclubs, half the time, you may think that's Grey Goose, but it's not. It's a cheaper version of vodka.
If it hasn't been opened, or
if it's been opened already, I'm willing to say 90% of the time that's not going to be the exact liquor in that bottle. Facts.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
I'm in a 4-year relationship. Started when I was in 20 and she was 19. Basically happened, mortgage took a tank, lost my job, had a lot of investment income, about 40 grand, and I became 21. The side friend, however, was always there. I even lost a tooth, and she was there. She's still here.
And then they just respond because they think it feels a certain way.
We're nervous. The heck?
Do you think women will question their past over their dream man?
Well, I think anyone can change their future. Their past doesn't describe them. So, if you have a bad past, then so what?
Give
You
them a
can be a
chance?
better person in the future
Okay.
and deserve what you want. But if you're a bad person, then you're a bad person. You're
So,
gonna get bad things.
Why don't we just let pedophiles be teachers?
What?
What was it?
Mall.
Mog?
Mall. Like you going to the mall.
Oh, mall. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, thank you. And how old are you?
29.
And what do you do?
I work at a broker-dealer as an employee conduct officer.
He didn't walk out there with his hands in his pockets. Very confident young man. He got the beard. That's something that women are attracted to now. Listen to how he speaks. Good dude.
Okay, cool. What are some things you like to do for fun?
For fun, I like playing basketball, going out, sightseeing. I love food, so I like going out to eat, shit like that.
Uh-huh.
And I like hanging out with friends.
Okay, nice. What are some things you look for in a woman?
And a woman, I like my woman kind, sweet. Of course, she gotta be fine as hell. I like.
See that? That affirms him. She got to be fine as hell. So they sitting there like, well, shit, I know I'm fine, so I'm going to stay.
Woman that look good, and then also then she take care of her health.
Okay.
You feel me? She eat the right shit. She go to the gym. She take care of her body. I like that.
Okay. And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
My deal breakers, just a mean woman, some woman who always angry, who got anger issues, and I also don't like a sense of entitlement. If I feel like you entitled in any type of area, though, I'm not gonna it's gonna make me not want to be around you.
Okay.
So yeah, it's like stuff like that.
All right. So we have.
All right. So you see that none of the women popped their balloons. I watched this whole show. He was the only guy that cursed.
So I like going out to eat, shit like that. You eat the right shit.
The only guy. And you see, none of the women popped. Y'all ain't beating them them hood dude allegations. I'm not saying that he's a hood dude, but he's the only one that cursed. I don't know if y'all caught that. He got a respectable job, but you can tell, man, he kind of plugged in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all may not know it now, but I'm from the hood. So he kind of plugged in a little bit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I ain't from Philly. I mean, hey, not all people from Philly is, from the hood, but I'm just saying you can kind of tell. He kind of plugged in.
Haven't got any pop balloons yet.
Nope.
Your name and age?
My name is Renee. I'm 25.
And Renee, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
So I like your accent. Where are you from?
I'm from Philly.
I like your accent.
Thank you.
I like your outfit today.
Thank you.
You're not my initial type because of the height, but like I said, I did.
Look, so now she making an exception. The other dude was 6'3".
And I popped because basically the height. I like my men a little taller than me, so
Okay.
taller than me completely. I want to be looking up to you.
How tall are you?
5'11".
Okay.
So yeah.
How tall do you think I am?
I think you're probably about my height, 5'11", maybe.
Nah.
Oh, no. He's definitely like 6'3".
For sure.
Wait,
For sure.
6'3"?
For sure.
Okay, well, yeah.
For sure.
But still, I like them just a little taller.
And he looking her dead. That's the guy that's looking her eye to eye.
Like the things that you were saying, I like your accent. Very handsome.
Appreciate it. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
All right, so why did we end up popping her balloon?
Just not really my type for real.
Okay.
You feel me? That's really it though.
Okay. So what makes her not really your usual type?
She's a little more on the taller side.
She just got rejected for the same reasons that she been rejecting all these other men. Because of her damn height. If that ain't karma, I don't know what is.
That's all.
Right. All right, thank you. So now why do we end up popping hers?
Honestly, she look good, but I don't like chest tats.
Chest tats.
So why do we end up popping hers?
She look good. I just ain't like the glitter around her chest.
Why do we end up?
Now I'm speeding through it, but he had to pop the balloons because these women was holding on to him.
Popping her balloon.
Honestly, I just like the other girls better.
So why do we end up popping hers?
Again, like I just like the other girls better. Shit.
So why do we end up popping hers?
Honestly, I just need to pop one, bro.
He did say he liked him like chocolate queens earlier, so I was gonna
yeah.
pop after that because I want him to like have what he wants.
Right.
But so unfortunate. Ooh. Okay, why do we end up popping?
They seem like they would be well together since they're both from Philly, and like she said, he liked the chocolate queens, and just the look that he gave her just now, it was given.
All right, well, my chocolate queen, come on up here. Come on up. Is it gonna be a yes for you for him? Yes.
And this young woman is beautiful. She has gorgeous skin.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Yeah.
We got a match. I'll take this mic, and you guys can go on up.
In Hollywood and in the industry and the stuff we do, there's a lot of like insider secrets to keeping your career going, and a lot of insider secrets to making things tick. And I feel like a fraud. My name is actually not even Ashton. My first name's Chris. It always has been. And it got changed when I was like 19, and I became an actor. The sexiest thing in the entire world is being really smart and being thoughtful and being generous. Everything else is crap, I promise you. It's just crap that people try to sell to you to make you feel like less. So don't buy it. When you grow up, you tend to get told that the world is the way that it is. And that your life...
Okay. Gentrify your own hood before these people do it. Claim eminent domain and have your people moving. That's a small glimpse into what Nipsey was doing. For anybody still confused as to what he was doing. The neighborhood designed to keep us trapped. They redlined it so property declines if you live by blacks. They depress the asset and take the property back. It's a ruthless but a genius plan in fact. So now we fighting over scraps. Crabs in the barrel, but crabs don't belong in the barrel. They ain't never tell us that. So in the barrel, we gon' act like we act. We can easily get out the barrel if we stand on each other's back. Whoever gets on top, as long as they stay attached, they can pull everybody out. I was doing just that. I told neighborhood nips to stay close. $100 million on your schedule, lay low. Tell your team to be on point in the places that they go. I never dreamed to get killed in the place that he called home. How we gonna get in power with Cuban sauce? Y'all like to run off on the plug, so of course. That ain't lit, that's a means to an end. Me and my team was playing the plug and had a plan. Sometimes we was only making 1,000 a joint. That ain't no money, but that ain't their point. So those 92 bricks was only 92,000. So y'all can close your mouth, it ain't nothing for y'all to wow. But it is something to study. We was chasing our goals, not chasing money. Niggas chasing hoes, we find that funny. I pull up in the roads, that hoe gon' want me. But I don't want no hoe, I want a wife. Somebody to bounce these ideas off at night. I be going to sleep hoping they'd visit me. That young king had a lot of jewels to split with me. And we ain't gotta leave the hood physically, but we gotta leave that shit mentally. Somehow, someway.
The people I represent, you've never heard of, and they could buy those celebrities 10 times over. I had a client once say to me that, you know, when you go to an actor's house, there's pictures of that actor with other actors. And when you go to a producer's house, there's Picassos. But they are the most sedate. They drive a Jeep Grand Cherokee. They wear a Timex watch. They're not posh. They look like they're no one. And they could walk around in public and not have anyone recognize who they are. And yet they have a level of financial power most of us couldn't even fathom. They can move markets with their trades.
Diddy kept looking at me, and Kanye kept looking at Lauren, and like they were exchanging glances, and I'm like, they're like watching me strangely. And I'm like, okay, let me pretend to drink, and like I'm not actually doing it. And like that seemed to like make them happy, like me like pretending to like join in. And immediately I'm like, there's something fucking in this drink. There's something in this drink. And I didn't know what to do.
If I was a man, I would only date single mothers or people or mothers, period.
I beg your pardon?
I feel like motherhood changed me so much, and although I'm married,
I told y'all to go check on y'all boy Meek Mills. I got another video to show y'all that Meek Mills is stressing out over this Diddy situation. In this video, Meek Mills is walking through Ghana, and y'all tell me if I'm lying. This man walking hella zesty. He looks skinny as hell. He walking different. Everything different. In the video, a fan was even able to sneak through the gate to take pictures with Meek Mills. And guess what he grabbed this man at? He grabbed him by his waistline, fool. Now, I don't know about y'all, but if it was me, and I know a lot of people I know, if somebody even attempt to grab you right there, and you're a man, I'm reacting. But y'all check this shit out for yourself and let me know down in the comments what y'all think. That's the zesty walk, or am I tripping? He look hella skinny. Watch the fan, look. Meek said he willing to put up $100K to clear his name.
What do you think Puff is going through? Because you're one of the few people that can really give a detailed understanding to being an artist, being famous, to being locked up, the whole process. What do you?
You said women create and women and men
Women
destroy.
create and men destroy.
Okay.
We could do both. But
So
yes.
everything that you're seeing, touching, and hearing from, besides my voice, when you put on microphones, when you're in a car, listen to headphones, all was created by men. Men actually create. Men create everything that you're saying. 99% of inventors has been men. Of course, women created some things too, but as far as creation, men create. Men have a natural proclivity to create. That's a tendency. We want to go out there and create because men have a natural propensity, or propensities mean that's in our nature, to compete, right? So we have a natural propensity to compete with other men, which means that we have a natural proclivity, a tendency to keep on creating things. So men actually create. That's what I'll say. As far as who destroys, human beings are in a fallen state. So, I mean, we're all within sin, so all human beings destroy in some sense, right? But
all I'm trying to say is that the hero's journey is a masculine journey. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. And like you trying to equate that to a woman giving birth is not the same at all. Like there's no movies about a chick pushing out babies, but there's a bunch of movies about dudes overcoming adversity, getting to the top, and doing it through, you know, trial and tribulation. Like it's not the same whatsoever. And the fact that you tried to equate a female giving birth to like Rocky is wild. And that's why men in general. And I'm trying to be very honest with you. This is why these movies are doing really bad that try to put a female lead actress in a hero's role, because women, it's not.
Why are today's women so filled with hatred towards men, yet they will still engage with men for attention and resources?
Because women are desperate sometimes. Not me, though. Because everybody needs to survive. Everyone needs to survive, period. But I think it's scarier for women nowadays just because there's a lot of different energies, like male energies. And as a woman, I can say,
she's pretty.
I'd choose the bear any day. It's a love-hate relationship. Like, if you hate it, you still gotta be about it. Because a man is gonna provide me what I allow him and want him to, whether I give him what he wants or not. It's all about the power of seduction.
Listen to the last part that girl said. It's all about the power of seduction, even if I give him what he wants or not.
Not usually, but I really like to.
You know, if you walk around with that chain all day, people are gonna be asking you, "What's the science? What's today's mathematics?"
Yeah.
All day
This,
long.
by the way, this isn't even my chain. I stole it from somebody. Yeah. I tell y'all who got off camera.
Uh-oh.
Stealing chains now? Not really stealing.
Does it mean anything to you though?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm with you. I don't like the conversation either. It's like, I call myself the God because I feel like it sometimes. I study a little lessons, but I'm not into all, you know.
Yeah.
I already knew I had him because there was simply no competition out there for me. But let's just look at it objectively. You had this average Black American guy who now was able to choose between what he was dealing with before.
Oh, they're not gonna like that. What are some deal breakers?
If you're not submissive. I don't want no combative ass.
I won't settle. I'll just be single. My mom's single. My mom's been single. My mom raised me single, so I'll just stay single.
By the way, that's
this, homie. This why they gotta think they crazy.
There's no bigger place to go in the business